After killing Charles Xavier, Cyclops would get imprisoned for a while, only to then be freed by Magneto and Magic, who together would start the Mutant Revolution and a school of their own. However, despite their differences, the X-Men eventually all came together to fulfill Professor X's dying wish, which was to basically handle a mutant so powerful that he had to keep him a secret from everyone. Cyclops was absolutely pissed, expressing that Xavier is a hypocrite for suppressing that mutant and putting mental blocks on him to please humans. But after a back and forth, Cyclops, Rachel, and Logan all got on the plane to find the mutant, only for him to suddenly wake up. Beast eventually managed to locate the mutant Matthew Malloy, who they quickly realize is more than an Omega level mutant, able to manipulate space, matter, and time. S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers were also gonna intervene if it wasn't for Rachel contacting Matthew telepathically in the image of Xavier, trying to convince him to let her replace the mental blocks. But realizing that this isn't actually Xavier, he crashes out and brings down the plane, where Cyclops then instantly approaches him, reassuring him that he isn't a mistake and convinces him to come with him. High up on a peak, Scott informs him of his relatable history and how he eventually realized that Xavier was wrong because humanity never liked them no matter what they did. But Matthew was still confused as to what to do, stating that he had killed so many, including his parents, before destroying the entire mountain they were on. Scott, however, insisted on recruiting Matthew to his revolution until Magneto showed up, telling him that he's gone too far, only to get thrown away to his school. Scott's students all figured they needed to get involved, as Eva Bell then suggests she uses her time-traveling powers to go back in time and warn Xavier that his mental blocks wouldn't be enough. And so while Scott is still talking to Matthew, S.H.I.E.L.D. interrupts them, ultimately killing him and Magic, leading to Matthew spiraling out of control and basically wiping mutants. Ava, however, was already in the past, begging Xavier to help, which he initially refused, stating that murder is wrong and time traveling is even worse. But after some convincing, they travel further back in time for Xavier to push a thought into Matthew's father so that he never gets with his mom, preventing Matthew from ever being born. As Xavier then wipes his own mind, forgetting that this ever happened, with Eva going back to the future, threatening Scott to go back in time and kill him if he doesn't stop his stupid revolution.